Hello, hello. Alright. Should be all set up now. Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? Gosh, why does it feel like my mic cannot, feels like my mic can't hear me anymore. Mike, why are you so quiet? Why do I have to hold my mic up so close to just, have a little bit of volume? That's crazy, Mike. I have it at the right angle. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know why it's so quiet. But we're doing something finally a bit different that I think will actually be really fun. So I'm very, very excited. What's wrong with my computer? Why is it such a low CPU right now? My God. Okay, hopefully OBS doesn't cause my computer to crash and burn, because it's showing me some scary looking numbers. Dropped frames. Jeez. Why are my frames so low? Okay, well, it's okay. Oh, honestly, I was just getting rid of the clutter, honestly. So whenever I do live streams, it always has the playback on YouTube, and it's just cluttering everything on my channel, and I didn't like the clutter, so I went ahead and unlisted some of them because I just it was just getting there's so much random stream footage, and they just tend to kind of just take up space on my channel that I didn't really want to have taken up. I unlisted streams that I either didn't really love a whole lot, or I unlisted streams that didn't have much substance to them. But yeah, I mean, I can always unlist them. I don't mind doing that. I just I figured it was just taking up space, and yeah, I'll unlist them if you guys want me to, but it just was taking up a lot of space. I have over 100 videos now, and a lot of them were live streams. Like I said, I can always enlist them. It's not a big deal. It just kind of depends on what you guys want me to do, but I don't mind. But I probably will leave most of them up. I'll end up leaving most of them up still, so you can still go back and rewatch them. Let's see here. So today we're doing something a bit different because I wanted to have some fun, and I love drawing for streams, but I want to change things up and not just always draw. So because it's still only 2 days away from Halloween, unfortunately, I didn't stream on Halloween, but this is still kind of something fun, Halloween-y, I guess. Not really, because it's November. But I was just gonna read some horrible, awful 2-sentence horror stories. And I mean these in good jest, of course. I think it's really, really hard to write a good 2-sentence horror story. And so I'm just kind of poking fun at them. It's nothing serious, obviously these people, I don't want to be mean to them. But I just thought it'd be fun to kind of go back and read some of the worst ones, because they are kind of funny. And then read some of those, just chat, just have kind of a fun stream as always. But I've been really burnt out on videos, and I drawing is kind of the last thing I've been wanting to do lately, unfortunately. So something different, something fun. I will, my burnout for drawing will hopefully be over soon, but I've been having no motivation to really make any videos, and I've been, I'll try to make the video happen tomorrow. I do still want to upload tomorrow. It's not going to be my 100%. It's really not. Looking back at the video, I'm just oh gosh, where did I go wrong? So I definitely am having some struggles. I'm definitely having some struggles with video making lately, so hopefully I get back in my stride soon. I almost didn't want to upload this Friday, but I was I think I can make it work without giving myself too much of a headache. So, I'm gonna be reading some of these. not a human meme. You know, I could go back to making memes. I guess I haven't really done any animation memes lately. But, you know, some of the animation memes I like, but it just depends on if I like the style that the meme typically uses. Like, sometimes there will be, like, points of the animation where I'm like, I don't really feel like drawing all that. Like, straight up laziness. Like, I'm just like, oh man, I don't want to draw like 1,000 frames for this, but at the same time I want to make it look good. So you kind of gotta put in some of that effort to make some of those animation memes look good. I do really like a lot of the animation memes. I haven't seen that one in particular, but a lot of them are good. I could always check it out. Like I said, I always take from my streams and look at the ideas and stuff and see what I can do next. I'm still gonna try to use Kryptonite as a song too. I've been thinking a lot about it. I'm just like, I just need to, you know, pull the plug and get it started. That might be my next video I make. But I just, been super burnt out on videos. So yeah, anytime it ends up getting better, hopefully soon. So, you know, I've been hoping to make more shorter content lately because I think it's just for the best. But anyway, let's look at some of these. I just need to read this one first and foremost because it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, the first two horror 2-sentence story of scary. Sorry, I can't like talk at all. First 2-sentence horror story. I can't say that word. I can't pronounce it. My speech impediment is showing, unfortunately. All right, here we go. I hope you're ready for this interesting lore that's about to be dropped. When we started dating, I didn't notice anything unusual about my partner. But then one day, suddenly horses weren't called horses anymore. I just, you know, I didn't know how this would go, but man, this sucks. This segment is horrible. What do you mean? What do you mean horses weren't called horses anymore? What does that mean, my guy? That's even what the Redditor said about. They're like, what does this mean? See, okay, the problem with 2-sentence horror story is, like, you've got to have some context. You can't just not have context. You can't just drop in, like, horses aren't called horses anymore. What does that mean? Did they turn into a horse? Like, what? Please explain to me. Oh, yeah, Ray did go back and well, he went back to Astromia for a while. He didn't go back there to meet Mantis again. He met Mantis when he was on Astromia. So, essentially they didn't know each other until he first went to Astromia, and that was like the first and pretty much the last time. I don't think I have Ray visit Astromia after he leaves Mantis all alone. Like, pretty sure he leaves Mantis and then like returns to Novatown, does not come back. So, you know, man, this stream's gonna be fun. I'm already looking at the other ones and I'm just like, God, should I even keep going? I feel like it's go big or go home here. But yeah, that's a bit more Ghost Mask context. Blah. Don't worry, I'm getting back to my videos soon. It's just been really rough. Some of these I don't want to read. Because they say things that I do not wish to repeat. And I'm just gonna say that. Okay, I gotta read this one, I'm sorry. While I ate the lasagna my loving wife made for me, I couldn't help but think it tasted a little strange. Then while chewing, I saw pieces of uranium-235 sprinkled throughout it, to my horror. What? To my horror. I was, as I was chewing, I just, noticed the bits and pieces. What even is that? What does that mean, dude? What does that mean? You know, I hate it. I hate it when I'm eating my lasagna and I bite into uranium-235. I mean, it really just, I mean, it ruins my whole day. You know, I don't know what to do after that. Throw the whole thing out. See, I think it's hard because when people are trying to make scary stuff, I legitimately can't tell if some of these people are actually trying or if they're just straight up trolling. Because, I mean, who actually, like, writes that and, like, is like, yes. I mean, the suspense, the build-up, the momentum, it's all there, you know? No, because, so, bit of context on that. Ray died before anyone else was even born. Ray died in, like, 1958, I think? Was it? Ray... Or no. That was when he was born. It was 1981? Oh, it was 1981 that he died. Yeah, no, he got shot. He was dead before any of the ghosts. Some of the ghost parents were alive. Like, Ray's, like, 58 years before everyone else. In terms of, like, Mantis, Perry, and Isaac. All of those people weren't even born yet when Ray was dead. So... Ray did not know Mantis or any of them until he was a ghost for, like, a long time. Until they were actually still alive on Astromia. So, like, he meets Mantis when, Mantis is, like, 21 or 22. And Mantis is still alive, but Ray's a ghost at that point. But he's been a ghost for, like, 50 years by the time he meets Mantis. So, he's, like, already a structured ghost in society. He's already, like... But he does go back to Astromia for a while to live there before he meets Mantis. But they didn't know each other before that, so yeah. I mean, it's a kind of the context of that. Yeah, Ray's been a ghost for a very long time compared to the other characters. I'm still looking for some good ones. Some of these are so boring. They're not even funny. Gosh. I always wonder what people think whenever they are trying to think of a 2-sentence horror story, because it really, like, I mean, there's an art to it. There are really good short horror stories, like, really good ones, but sometimes, man, like, I don't know. Bruh. So many of these suck. I can't find a single one that's even good. It's not even worth reading. Alright, I'm already bored of this segment. How about anyone else? This did not go to plan. This did not go to plan. Well, considering Esther is from a world where monsters have, like, taken over the entire world, and there's no pure humans left, and they're all, like, half monster, I would say Esther has gone through about 100 times more trauma and pain and suffering. Like, Esther is in a world that's literally has no sun left. Like, there's no sun. There's no heat. Like, the whole planet is cold and empty with very few human hybrids left. She's gone through some shit. Esther's also a fun character, right? I have not really written a whole lot for Somber Tales. But she's a really fun main character in the sense that she's super like normal compared to everyone else. Like, she's got like a lot of like normality and wanting to kind of like act like the world is actually still okay, even though they're basically in a horrific apocalypse that they have no sun, they barely have water left, and the only reason humans are surviving is because they're all hybrids. And monsters, the monsters in the world, I don't have a word for them yet. I have like different like names for them. Like, one of them I called like Jerry Worm. It sounds funny because he looks really funny, but it's actually just like a harmless creature that's like a giant worm with like 17 eyes or something. It is a horror story, by the way. That actually is a horror story. It's a very dark story. There's a lot of very dark elements. The characters are all human hybrids with monsters, and the only reason they've survived is because of that. Monsters don't need sunlight to survive. They don't need the heat. So the hybrid humans are incredibly resilient to cold, which is why they can live there without the sun. So they don't have to worry about tightening up like the clothing. They don't have to worry about freezing to death because their bodies are just so like resilient to frost and stuff. And then the monster's weakness is actually fire, but it's also the hybrid human's weakness. So whenever as the hybrids, whenever you're fighting full monsters, you have to be very careful when you use fire. And then a lot of them also, like with Esther, she has monster claws and monster feet to where she can like rip apart a monster with her bare hands and also eat it. And eating the monster is a huge sustainability. So a lot of times after they kill the monster, they'll eat it and share it with the rest of the group in order to get that sustenance. But yeah, no, they have to eat the monsters essentially. Like, that's one of their only food sources left because they can't grow anything. There's no sunlight. There's barely any water. And so a lot of times their only sustenance is eating monsters when they kill them. Really dark story. It's not a super funny story. It'll have some humor in it, I think, but I don't even know what I'm going to do with it yet. It's a very dark story. It is not for the lighthearted. And it will have openly like gory moments and stuff. So whenever I do make something for it, it'll definitely be something that like only I will have to put warnings for the story because it's so dark and graphic. So yeah, it's one of those stories. I like making something other than Ghost Mask every once in a while. I like focusing on my other stories. I have another one that's also a fantasy story with like elves and dragon humanoids and stuff like that, and I love that story too. That story is really fun to write for. Ghost Mask has been my main priority because I like the characters and I like the concepts the most out of anything, but Somber Tales is definitely something I'll probably go back to as well for a lot of art. I mean, Ghost Mask will eventually also be pretty gory, but like I try to keep it on the down low for you guys on YouTube and stuff. Like, I definitely don't put a whole lot of the death and stuff like as I could. So and a lot of people don't know this. I mean my drawings can get pretty graphic. I don't usually post them though because a lot of times it's just like I don't want to upset anyone, and they're kind of, edgy and I don't know, not really needing to be posted. They're just kind of personal drawings that I'll use to like practice anatomy, or I'll practice or not even practice, but like I'll draw out ghost death scenes and stuff, and it's death. It's not gonna be very pretty. If Ghost Mask ever does eventually get turned into a comic when I don't have 1,000 things to do at once, I will for sure be putting warnings in Ghost Mask, but it won't be as bad. For the most part, it'll actually be pretty tame, I would say. I don't really envision Ghost Mask being something super scary to watch or read or anything. I don't want it to be that. I'd rather it be a little bit lighthearted and a little bit more fun, and those characters are definitely living a way better life than the Somber Tales characters. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Somber Tale characters, Esther and and Clyde and stuff. That's my other character, Clyde. He's also half monster, and well, they're all hybrids, but yeah, no, he's been going through something. Our ad's playing on this, by the way. I'm having music in the background. I didn't even think about it, but like I should keep an eye on that so it doesn't like. God, I have so many tabs on my screen. I'm gonna keep an eye on this in the corner. So like, I think you guys can still hear it, right? Can you still hear it from? Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, gosh, I hope the music isn't too loud. I hope I haven't been like drowned out by the music. I turned it down a bit. But yeah, really like it. Remember when I was trying to find 2-sentence horror stories? They all suck. None of them are even worth reading. Oh god, they're all just trolls. I thought this was gonna be so much more funny. It's not funny if it's all just people trying to be funny. God, that's the worst. When people are trying too hard, it's like that's like me, man. Like, not that I'm trying too hard. I don't think I'm very funny, but I just try to lighten the mood. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I can be a bit of a ooh. Oh, I am cringy and I accept it, so it's okay. At least I feel like if you're self-aware, it's a little bit better. I don't know. I'm pretty self-aware that I can be pretty cringy sometimes. I don't mind it. I mean, we're all a little bit cringy on the inside, I think. You know, it's about having fun. Who cares if it's cringe? I mean, cringe culture has been dead for a long time anyway. Like, when was it ever funny? I don't know. I find stuff like cringe culture, I don't know. Like, people have fun. Let people have fun and enjoy themselves, but yeah, that's my opinion on that. I can already see the comments rolling in. But some things are really cringy and deserve to be made fun of. Yeah, we get it. You can make fun of people. Not like anyone's never cringy, but there's cringe everywhere, man. I'm always embarrassed about something. But who cares, you know? You know, I guess I could, you know, try and play in a video game again on stream so I'm not just talking about nothing, but like, man, this is really a bad segment. I should have prepared more for it. You know what I do? Is I never prepare. Oh, the older form of shading? I kind of went back and did a little bit of that. I mean, a main reason I stopped was because I was focusing more on making my art simpler so I could like draw more and not be super burnt out, and it was not helping me in the slightest anyway, so it kind of was like null anyway. It was kind of a null like reasoning. There was basically no reason to stop doing the shading I did. It really doesn't take that long either. I mean, you know, I will probably go back to more older forms of shading because I do really like how it turned out. It just kind of depends on the drawing itself, and I've also been trying to focus a lot more on character modeling, and I usually with character modeling I don't put a whole lot effort into shading or character designs. I mean, if you're making like a reference picture, you're not really supposed to even really shade it because the whole point is supposed to be that it's the exact color palette of your character, and the second you add shading, it you know, it makes it look a little off, and then you could pick the wrong color from that. I guess it depends on the kind of shading, but yeah, there was a lot of reasons I chose to do different shading. Also experimental, you know, I just fall out of things. I like to experiment. I like to change things with my art, and I mean, eventually my art will not look the same, you know, it's just gonna look different with time and patience and creativity, and, you know, before AI takes over everything that I've ever worked for. But for now, I had to throw in a jab at AI. I hate AI, dude. It sucks. It's literally so bad, dude. Why program something that just takes art from people who have worked their entire lives and generate it? Why do that? I don't understand the point. Why? You didn't have to do that. Why did you ruin everyone's art? Like, why? I can't with AI art, dude. It's just so stupid. It's like you just stole from artists. You stole thousands upon thousands of images just to regenerate them. Oh my god, dude. Ugh. God, I hate the AI people. The AI bros. Well, I pressed a button, so I technically drew it. No, you didn't. You pressed a stupid button. Talk to me when you drew for 20 hours straight. My god, I'm so salty, okay? This is the only thing. I will not stand down, okay? I will not stand down for my hatred of AI art. I hate it, and it's stupid. Anyway. I don't even care. Come for me. I don't care. I'm savage, man. I do not like it one bit, but that's okay. You know, Phantom Eyes are so hard to draw, but man, I will try to shade one soon just to show y'all. I mean, I could even, you know, fuck, I'll just do it real quick on stream. I'm not doing anything else. I stopped looking at 2-sentence horror the second I saw something about the monkey. Look no further, said Knife Guy. Like, Jesus. I thought this was going to be so much more of a fun skit. I guess I could change the streaming title real quick. Like, actually, sorry, I just canceled that. Hang on. Can I edit it from here? No, I can not recommend it to my channel, though. Even though it's me. Why won't you let me edit it, YouTube? Okay, hold on. We're finding it. Jesus, my computer's so slow right now. Just dying. My computer. Why are you dying on me? Okay. Let me, alright. Edit title. Drawing and doing nothing. Drawing and doing nothing. I don't need a description. I describe myself. Drawing and doing nothing. Alright, I changed it for anyone joining. Because I just could not. Anyway. Is this still my drawing window? Yay, it is! Thank goodness. Yeah, ever since my tablet died, you know. That was fun. That was a really fun time. I think that's when my burnout started to happen again. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh. Okay, I'll keep streaming. I'll stream for a little bit longer though, don't worry y'all. Okay. Let's see here. You know, it beats doing nothing. You know, and I kind of always envisioned the Phantom Eye to be kind of like, kind of like this, you know, just kind of quick, you know, just kind of quick, and this is just a preliminary sketch, you know. It's just kind of like it is, how it is. That's not gonna actually look like that. Don't worry, I got you. I'll have to set down my mic because this does require two hands. But unfortunately, my mic is really quiet, and I have to be so close to it now just to have it read something. So I'm just gonna bend down like a gremlin until my neck breaks. Thanks, Mike. I'm really glad you're working fine. I love this mic, but man, I don't know what's going on with it, dude. Ever since I moved, it's like had issues. I'm like, gosh, you know, it's fine. It's all fine and dandy. Oh, you know what I love when I color something and it's got all these white lines? I really love that. It's absolutely my favorite. Now, I'll leave this stream up. I'll leave this stream up for y'all. Even though I didn't end up doing much. I'll leave this stream up, don't worry. I'll leave it up. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Kind of a nice little start, you know, kind of a nice little base. And whoa. We're going into the void a bit there. Jesus. You know, sometimes you have to go to the void to get out of life, you know. Just gotta go to the void. Let it beckon. Yes, that was exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, well, now that we have a base, it's actually not gonna be too hard to do with the Phantom Eye. You know, I'm gonna choose green for Armathius, because Armathius's eye is so cool. Gosh, Armathius is such a cool character. I absolutely love drawing him. And his eye really, his eye really looks snake-like because that's his soul animal. Gosh. Phantoms have been alive for so many years. I can't always draw this eye like this, by the way. This is like for animation and comics and stuff. The eye will probably never be this detailed again, but, you know, for the sake of, like, lore reasons, I will draw the eye like this today, of course. And, you know, kind of show you guys what my shading technique for it would be. I don't even know if this is going to look good, but you know what? I'm going to try my darndest. The two-sentence horror story was a fail, so we're just not gonna talk about that. Hey, sometimes things don't go to plan. I thought it was gonna be more fun, and it was. It was so boring, but that's okay. Hey, you know, it happens. It's all right. That's when you switch to a different segment, like on a TV show. Whenever someone like cusses on live television, and you've got to like cut to like a different program, because you know. Goodness, like how dare someone say a word. But like, you know what I mean. Man, I'm versed in so many different types of like networks and stuff today. Like, geez, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. This also is not going as well. Wow, why does this look like so bad? It really does. It looks like I drew this in 2012. Hello. It's okay. I can fix it. You know, I kind of like that, actually. That actually looks pretty nice. Like a nice little texture to it. Dude, I should just become Bob Ross. Like, I would be so much, like, more chill with art if I became Bob Ross. Fun fact, my mom always watches Bob Ross. She loves Bob Ross, and so do I. Bob Ross is awesome. Miss you, Bob. No, genuinely though, he had such a good, like, oh my gosh, his paintings and stuff were so beautiful, and his voice was just so relaxing. It's something you can just play while going to bed, and it's so soothing. And I just don't know, like, how he did it. Like, I'm not a painter. Like, I'm struggling right now, but like, I'm a digital artist. I've always been a digital artist at heart. And for like paintings and stuff, like, I have no idea how people do it. It's absolutely gorgeous. People can just create such amazing artwork. And Bob Ross was no different, you know, just some beautiful stuff. And I have no idea how people do it, man. I thought this was gonna look cooler. I think I really need to just get like a super dark color though to highlight it. I think that would help. I think I'm making the color too light. I think I really gotta like darken it and show what I'm kind of trying to show with the rings. Like I said, this will definitely not always be this detailed, but you know, I think I'm gonna take away this thing. I think I'm gonna take that away for a second. And I don't know, you know, something kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was experimenting, you know, things got different with my art. Lots of different changes, and I liked experimenting with different shading styles and techniques. For sure this one's not done yet though. By no means is it done. Hang on, I'm trying to kind of fit the colors together. There we go. All right. I don't know if this is living up to expectations or not. It's hard to tell. I don't have a lot of confidence in my art sometimes, man. Like, sometimes I look at my art and I'm just like, man, why do people like this? But other times I look at my art and I'm like, I'm so proud of how far I've come, you know, in terms of how far I've, like, improved and changed over the years and stuff. I actually don't think that should be on top. No, I actually take that back. It's gonna look bad. It's gonna look weird for a second, but you gotta trust the process here. Dude, I swear my eraser used to be in a different place because I keep going back to the bucket tool and I'm like, I don't need you right now, sir. Please. Don't do this. It could be better, could be worse. Trying to see what I can do. Man, I did not like my art in 2021. I was not a fan, but you know, it is what it is. Hang on, I'm gonna... Unfortunately, I have to put the mic down. I know I'm gonna be quieter, but like, man, I just can't right now. My hand hurts. It's like getting numb, like holding the stupid mic. I'm gonna try his skin from here, and then I think that's about his tone. I'm gonna kind of add a little less of a gray eye. Kind of do that. All right, because this is supposed to be our Armathius's eye. I know I accidentally gave him like stellar eyeliner, but sometimes my eyes just end up looking super feminine. I can't, like, I'm trying to improve it, but I don't know. They always end up looking pretty feminine to me. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I think it turned out okay. The shading here, I'm gonna actually redo, real quick, and go ahead and redo the color here. This needs actually to be just a little bit lighter. Also needs to be like a little bit more like that, and then we're gonna go back up here, and then we're gonna go do this, and this is how the art process works. Making art is always fun until it's like you try to do something you've never done before, and then it becomes like the worst thing in the entire world. Like, you know what I mean? Oh man, this is definitely giving me 2021 vibes too, man. It's not really my goal, but you know, it's okay. Okay. Hang on, let me fix that. We're gonna crop this to be like that, so it's just this. That looks a lot better. And then we're just gonna add some nice multipliers. Let's see. And just have some fun with it. Have a little bit of shading there. We're gonna have a little bit of and of course this is just for fun. This is not like a perfect representation of the way the shading will work. I don't know, just kind of having fun, just something quick, just something Doesn't really look amazing, but that's okay. Hang on. Kind of lighten that color a bit. Wait, hang on, I'm also gonna add. It's okay. You know, could be better, but yeah. You know, it is what it is. I'm definitely not the best artist out there, but you know, I do my best. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Yeah, it is what it is. I had fun. Yeah, it is what it is. Just kind of an idea, just kind of a concept. I don't really love how it came out, but you know, it's whatever. Oh, man, my back hurts. I really hope it's not my internet. I mean, it's always possible, but like, you know, hopefully not. If it was my internet, I am so sorry. All right. Well, the two sentence horror story was a bust. We got a little bit of drawing done, you know. I am working on getting tomorrow's video done, you know. I don't love how it came out. But as I'm in the middle of burnout and I had no idea what to do for my next video, I kind of scrambled. Works, but you know, if it doesn't, that's all right, because it's also just, you know, and it's just a video, and you know, I know not every one of my videos will be completely up to my 100% like skill, but I'm just really hoping that everyone likes it, and hopefully you guys, you know, end up enjoying it, because God, I'm just so burnt out on everything. I've just been so exhausted for so long, and took a much well-needed break from drawing for a little bit, and probably gonna start working on Kryptonite videos, or Kryptonite's video, but yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think of the video tomorrow. You know, I had some fun today, and it was nice talking with y'all again, and as always, you gotta see me for my next stream, where I promise they're not gonna be boring. I promise. You gotta trust me. But I hope you guys do have a good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a new video. So hopefully that goes well. See you guys later, and